We're going sailing today. We got about an hour on the ICW to get to the Lake Worth Inlet, and we've got the head sail out right now, trying to give us a little bit of extra speed.
Today, we're headed out into the Atlantic for a 50-mile sail to Fort Lauderdale.
How fast are we going?
6:3 right now. How you feeling, Bird?
Seasickness wise?
I don't know, just in general.
Better now that I'm steering. Starting off a sail down below, cooking and tidying up wasn't probably the smartest idea, but I think I've got a handle on it.
Yeah.
So this is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm in a t-shirt and the wind is just like nice,
Perfect.
slightly cool.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Yeah.
This is what this boat was made for.
Finally! Finally! It's like eating whole ginger that was tossed into a boiling pot of lightly sugared water for a second. Super spicy.
Super spicy.
Super spicy. It almost knocks the nausea like right out of your consciousness. So Kirk just told me that those are kite lures attached to the line just to make the lure dance, just like a fish. The tricks fishermen have. I almost feel bad for these fish. Should I stay above everybody?
Stay above everyone.
All right. It's a minefield of fishing boats out here. Quite a bit of excitement. I don't feel nauseated anymore.
Good. You ready to join the fishing fleet?
Let's do it.
Okay. I think I did this right. I just need to trim off the end. We're gonna run this guy. 3 little ghosts with a big popper guy. I have no idea what these things are called. Skirts. I just wanted to make sure I could rig something up first and that I wasn't going to be pissed off if I lost it because I did something wrong.
Yeah.
So we're going to try this for a little bit, then I might actually put this on the hand line and then put our real frozen bait out on the pole. So, you ready for this?
Yee!
Here we go.
Let's get some mahi.
Is that far enough back? Probably not, huh? You said second wave.
Yeah.
Now I'm rigging up this hand line with some paracord to add to our little school here. Hopefully that works. I'm gonna drop this just behind the boat, and then I'm gonna pull in our other line and put out our frozen bait.
Our bait, what type of fish is it?
Oh, I don't know, mackerel? I'm gonna have to look.
It's not ballyhoo, is it?
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know.
Is that one you catch?
We're terrible. Scott, I hope we're doing you justice. Here we go. We caught a big one.
Oh. You got the big one!
Yep, the big bloody watermelon.
So I just got up from a semi-nap. I don't know if I ever fell asleep, but I feel a little bit rested. We haven't caught any fish yet, but we're gonna fillet up a big fruit. It sounds like the best thing right now. What species do you have here?
It's ahi melon.
Over the last hour, we've been inching a little bit closer to shore, and I think that's helping our speed. Not helping with the fish though, because they like the deeper water, but oh well. I was down below trying to put stuff away so that we could get into our cockpit locker to get a bucket. I was down there too long, and I came up and I was salivating. I thought I was going to lose breakfast, which I was really sad about because it was a lot of good food.
It was good food.
And then Kirk started saying the most ridiculous baby names to try to get my mind off of it. And
Started yelling.
I yelled. I was just like yelling out.
Primal scream.
Yeah. And I think I scared it away.
Good job.
Because I was good after that. I couldn't believe it. Didn't even have to lay down or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you were pretty close.
It.
You were spitting.
I know. I was right at the point where I was just about to like lay over the stern rail and just let it happen.
Okay, so new strategy.
New strategy.
Primal scream away the seasickness.
Yes. So Kirk just got off the bow.
I did.
Doing a bunch of boom canning.
Yeah. I was laying down on top of the anchor. It was very, very comfy. I'm just trying to play around and find cool new views with the GoPro out on a pole. We're not towing our dinghy today, so we can't fly the drone. It's also pretty windy. It would be kind of sketchy, I think, right now to fly the drone.
Yeah.
So I was trying to kind of mimic some drone shots a little bit. Having fun. It's a beautiful day. Perfect wind conditions, beautiful blue sky. I couldn't have asked for a better day sail.
Especially for sailing south against the Gulf Stream.
Yeah, that's true. There's been a lot of like pent up anxiety about heading south against the Gulf Stream because we had a pretty rough Gulf Stream crossing last year to the Bahamas, and so we were really uncertain about what type of weather would be good for heading south. The winds were out of the north yesterday, fairly strong, but today we got out here and it's been perfect. The wind shifted mostly to the east. It started northeast, northeast maybe.
Yeah.
And all day today it's just been slowly shifting more and more east, and it's been beautiful all day. We considered west winds as well, but west winds typically bring a lot more unsettled weather. So this was probably perfect sailing conditions for heading south. We've hugged the like kind of drop-off point around between like 50 and 150 feet the whole way down, so we're kind of just right on the edge of where the Gulf Stream would be. And at times we've been doing like 3.5 knots, and other times what we saw like 7.7 today.
That was this morning, yeah. But I think generally we're in the high 4s, low 5s.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
The boat's sailing quite a bit faster than that, but
yeah,
just with the bit of current that we are picking up, it's been a good day. Are they still around?
Oh, I think they got ahead of us.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a school of flying fish before.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know they actually flew for
yeah,
like
they fly.
multiple seconds.
That's why they're flying fish.
That's crazy.
The goober?
I just thought they like jumped, you know? I didn't know that they lapped their wings.
Yeah.
They're almost as fast as like sparrows or hummingbirds.
Yeah. Right as we were turning into Fort Lauderdale, this giant freighter ship lined up in the canal, and so we tacked to let him go in first, and now we're trying to figure out where they're going. So we're just under sail here in the channel, moving slowly, waiting until it's clear where they're headed so that we can sneak around them. Oh, look at how close they are to that channel marker.
We're in Hollywood. We went 50 miles today.
We had no idea how fast we were going to be able to sail against the Gulf Stream, so it was kind of like a crapshoot to figure out when we needed to leave to make it. And
our planned anchorage here in Hollywood was another hour down the ICW and included 3 bridges. So
that we had to time and we couldn't make because of the current.
We got in at just before 6:30.
Yeah.
How was your sail?
My sail was beautiful. I had a blast today.
Kirk was non-stop today. If he wasn't at the wheel, he was videoing or fishing or getting stuff out of the fridge.
Who gets a big giant ass round fruit to cut on a boat?
It was pretty impressive.
Lauren took 2 naps.
Was it 2? I don't think I fell asleep.
Oh no, you didn't. Yeah, that's right. You were going to.
But I laid down twice. For being almost 20 weeks pregnant, I really couldn't have expected it to go much better.
Yeah, it was our baby's first at sail in the Atlantic. We just need an autopilot.
Yeah.
Sailing these longer sails, which this is not even a very long sail.
Yeah, it was just a day sail.
Would be so enjoyable with an autopilot to be able to actually just sit back and let the boat do the work and read a book or focus on fishing rather than like having to have one of us always hand steering.
Yeah, it was pretty much one was doing some other activity or getting something for the other person, or the other person was tired.
Yeah.
Being Kirk and Lauren. What's the former and the latter?
Yeah.
There's no downtime at all. If you're steering, you don't really even have a chance to look around because you're constantly just looking at your heading and the sails. So it definitely gets tough when you're pushing 10, 12, and overnights. I couldn't do overnights. Well, one overnight we can
Right. We can't do 2 overnights without getting a better autopilot. My arm is killing me because this camera is so heavy.
I'm gonna make dinner. I don't really know exactly if I'm eating this dough right.
I think you are.
Actually, is this our 3rd pizza now?
Yeah.
We didn't think we could make pizza on the boat, and it was like one of those things for the last 2 years. Oh, when are we gonna get to land so we can get some pizza? It was the one thing that we really wanted that we couldn't have on the boat. But it was Kirk's birthday. We were pretty far from any pizza place, and he really wanted pizza for his birthday. So I looked up how to make pizza in a pan on the stovetop, and it turns out it is possible. And it turned out really good, actually. So now we will never be wanting of pizza.
Except for when we can't get yeast.
Yeah, this is our last yeast packet.
Yeah.
We hoped you liked this episode. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. And if you've been enjoying our videos, consider supporting our production on Patreon. Thanks so much for watching.
I felt the little monster in Lauren's belly kick.
Yay!
And yes, we call our unborn child a monster.
Definitely be a monster when they're a teenager.
Well, that too, yeah.